The judges for your next bout, your final bout of the evening
fights of the night.
From
Jerone
Italy,
Ellis of
Australia,
Jamaica,
Botswana,
will
India,
face
Malaysia.
Taylor Bevan
Your referee in charge of the
Wales,
action
who's
from
been
Hungary,
spectacular here so far this week.
Becky.
2 stoppage victories. Hungarian referee Piroshka Becky.
First to the ring, boxing out of the red corner, representing Jamaica, Jerone Ellis.
Jerone Ellis, the Jamaican, got through against Billy McAllister of Australia. McAllister got badly cut. Ellis, I seem to remember, looked good in the opening round, but McAllister had come right back at him, but then got cut and wound up losing the fight. And there were little question marks on some people's eyes about the stamina of Ellis, who seemed to be struggling with the pace that McAllister was bringing to the fight. And I'm sure that Taylor Bevan and the Welsh coaching staff will be only too well aware of that.
And his opponent boxing out of the blue corner, representing Wales, Taylor Bevan.
Bevan was brought up in Hampshire. Mother Welsh, and that's who he appears for.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quarter-final in the men's light heavyweight division, contested over 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you first in the red corner, representing Jamaica, Jerone Ellis.
Big ask for Ellis tonight.
And his opponent boxing out of the blue corner, representing Wales, Taylor Bevan.
Taylor Bevan, his family here, including his younger brother Owen, a footballer who plays for Bournemouth. Bevan has just been brimful of confidence in his 2 fights so far, stopping Onyx Lai of New Zealand in the first round, and then having Jansen Putau of Samoa down in the first round and in the third round when he was stopped. Body shots have been his trademark way of getting rid of opponents, and he looks as though he's come into this tournament in the most wonderful shape. Preparations have been terrific, and Ellis, as I say, is going to have to really perform well if he's going to stay with this talented Welshman.
Oh, good right hand there from Bevan. Yeah, he's been sharp, hasn't he, in this tournament so far, Bevan. Really focused, quick off the mark, his reactions have been really good. But Ellis is athletic, got a really long right hand, he extends it fully, and it'll be a problem if you allow him into the fight.
Trained down at the Aegeus Bowl, Taylor Bevan, prior to his final preparations for this tournament, when he was, of course, the elite Welsh fighters, including going across some training in Tenerife, some warm weather training prior to the main event.
Nice little left hook there from Ellis. It's a nice uppercut there from Bowen.
Left hand is the danger shot of Ellis. Bowen will be only too well aware of that.
Good right hand there, he felt that Ellis. Just stiffened the leg slightly there from Taylor Bevan.
His brother's an under-19 Welsh international at football, you know. They've got some talent in this family.
And it's not been able to get anything off for the minute. I think Bevan's just a little bit too sharp for him, and then it's just he's intended to let his hands go. But he's going to have to.
Well, he's not doing enough to win this opening round so far, Ellis. Well, not the way I'm seeing it, anyway.
Well, the few times he's committed to the shots, he's been tagged, and that takes away your confidence a little bit. So he needs a bit of success here.
Well, he's been looking to throw that left hand, hasn't he? The left hook, and when he launches it, he's been tagged by the right hand of Bevan. And again, he wasn't too far off the mark there, Bevan. Member of the GB elite squad is Taylor Bevan. Left hand of Ellis did get through there, but there's the right of Bevan. Ellis shakes his head as much as to say it didn't hurt. Well, when fighters shake their head like that, it's usually kidology when they have been stunned.
Let's fill your hands on, son. Fill your hands. Fill your hands, John. The best. Keep it on. One more. All right, dear.
Colin Jones happy with what his man's doing.
Good patience, scores up. 10-9 draws the ball a person. Keep the same, he might serve us up coming a little bit now, but you're around there. Yeah, timing now with that jab and that short right hand you got, okay? So keep it nice and neat, alright? Don't go wearing loose for them. Yeah, he's taking pop shots. You're doing the right thing, stepping out, come back to him.
Good talker,
yeah,
Colin.
Nice quick 1-2.
Done a lot of commentating for BBC Wales over the years. And there is the judge's verdict. All 5, Barry, in favour of the Welshman.
Yeah, it was an easy round to score, to be honest. So, but Ellis got to put up his game a bit now. Ellis, he tried a bit of kidology, I think, just trying to get Bevan to lose his shape a little bit at the end of that round. But he's let his hands go. I know he tried and got tagged, but he's still going to have to try and do something here. Otherwise, it's going to be an easy night here for Bevan.
Bevan will be trying to be patient, trying to rely on his boxing skills to create the opening. He's got a quality jab. Well, there's the right hand.
Yeah, he's so quick off the mark, isn't he? Good jab there.
Winner of this one in the last 4 will face now Aaron Bowen.
Lovely from there, from Bevan. Right hand, left little screw shot through the middle. And then it's not offering anything back at the minute.
He's technically a little bit bamboozled. He's wanting to land a big shot from somewhere, but he's not boxing his way into range.
I don't think Bevan's giving him any gaps, is he? That's the problem. Again, just all you need is a little bit of success. And that fills you with some more confidence. Then you let your hands go, you relax a little bit. And
not too far off with that left hand. That's the danger shot, but it was only, if it did touch, it was only a glancing blow.
Stop! Just watch his head, Tim. Watch his head.
Heard Colin Jones in the Welsh corner telling Taylor, watch his head, watch his head.
Well, he actually left the H off, he said Ed. Watch his Ed. So I was trying to let his hands go a little bit here, Dennis, but
he's got his gloves down, trying to sucker Bevan in. Bevan not really wanting to know. We've got a bit of a standoff.
Yeah, but that's when he gets to his trouble there. That's unfortunately, he waits too long there, Dennis, again. I know it's difficult for Ellis here because Bevan's sharp, but you've got to know he's lost these 2 rounds now, and he's got to make a big effort. Oh, good left hook there from Bevan.
And again.
Just got to the target before Ellis there, didn't he?
Well, Ellis has got to commit himself. Simply has to. These first 2 rounds seemingly are slipping away without him really landing anything of note. Right hand over the top, did find the target. Now he's got Bevan where he wants him, but he can't find the telling punch.
No, but at least he got Bevan in his sights. This is in range to throw, so he's swinging with him. He's not having no accuracy there, but he's in with a puncher's chance there in that sort of situation.
Puncher's chance, but another clear round for the Welshman.
It's totally clear for Bevan. Bevan shouldn't engage in that. He's so far ahead and dominating. Now, why would he take the risk?
Yeah.
Well, laughably, I'm hearing that one of the judges has scored that the way of the Jamaican. The other 4 scoring it to Taylor Bevan. It was the Italian judge who somehow managed to find credit in the last, well, you have to say that he could only give it, or she could only give it from the last few seconds.
Again, it's all, but then even Bevan didn't have much success right there, but if anything was landed, it came from him. But at least Ellis was engaging, and I think that's a positive sign. He wasn't doing that, you know, for the round and 3/4.
So the Italian judge has it level. The other 4 all by a couple of points for Taylor Bevan. So it's got to be a massive last round for Ellis. Otherwise, it's Bevan into the last 4.
Yeah, and so far it's been really, really comfortable for Bevan.
He's certainly wary, though, of the power of Ellis. It's a good body shot, nice left hand. It's good work behind the jab, doubling up on that jab. Even if they're taking on the gloves, it stops Ellis from doing anything. Good body shot again.
It's a lovely body shot. How he gets away with it from so far away, I'm not quite sure.
Long reach, isn't he? Stands, what is he, 6'2", something like that?
Yeah.
So he can throw punches from range and throw them. He throws them from range, but with real power.
Yeah, he does. He gets purchase on the shots, doesn't he? Ellis got he needs some acceleration in his work here. He needs some emphasis on work rate.
There's only one winner here unless Ellis can find something massive in the last minute and a half.
Oh, nice there from Bevan. Short left uppercut and a short hook to follow it. And again, nothing's bothered Ellis. Nice one too.
Now he's got to let his punches go.
And he's got to rip them through the middle there, haven't he? Oh, good right hand there from Bevan.
Left hook from Ellis was a scoring shot, and there's a right as well under the guard. But Bevan boxing really nicely. Yeah,
he's boxing nice and controlled, isn't it? It's easy for him. But to be fair, Ellis is not really pressurising him, even if he's walking at him. He's not enough, the feet in close enough to make Bevan panic at all. There's no pressure, no panic in his work.
He needs to find knockout power now, Ellis.
Yeah, he's not threatening, is he? Even though he's walking down, he's not a threat yet.
Well, that right hand came from somewhere by the other rope. Last 10 seconds. Bevan within touching distance of a place in the last 4. And there is the final bell. Ellis knows it. Bevan knows it. The judge's verdict can surely only go one way.
Yes, he won every round. I mean, that's the truth of it. Whatever the Italian judge says in a second. But I was disappointed in Ellis. I think, you know, Bevan was always a favourite. He was always really, in reality, going to win the fight unless Ellis, you know, it caught with a peach of a shot. But Ellis could have done more, and he'd be disappointed in himself. I feel. I think he could have done more. I know he was getting caught early in the round one when he did try to engage, but he sort of didn't try after that. Not enough.
You contrast it, Barry, with the fight which went before between Kumar and Bowen, and that looked as though it was from another planet, and it was largely because Ellis, for whatever reason, didn't really commit.
He'll be disappointed when he watches it back.
Ladies
I could have done more. Even if I would have lost, I could have done more.
We have a unanimous decision for your winner. In the blue corner, from Wales,
Bevan's into the last 4.
Bevan!
Disappointing performance from the Jamaican. The Welshman has to go the distance for the first time, but wins it 5 judges' cards to 0. He'll have a tougher time of it, though, in the semi-final, because Aaron Bowen there, and that's going to be interesting.
Oh, it's going to be a great fight there. The fact that it's Wales and England, obviously that's pretty much a local domestic rivalry, but yeah, 2 quality operators, that could very well be the gold medal match.
Bowen versus Bevan, eh? Well, here goes Bevan leaving the arena, getting congratulations, family and friends, and Taylor Bevan is through to the last 4 and still believing that he's doing all that's necessary and that he's on course for a gold medal. There's the scores. The Italian, a slightly bizarre interpretation of what was going on. The other judges all gave it 3 rounds out of 3 to Taylor Bevan. And so he goes through emphatically to end the evening's entertainment here. And there's the lineup. Some good fights there. Lazzarini, the Scotsman, who looked really impressive, beating the Canadian earlier on. Changalawi of Tanzania, also talented fighter. And then the fight which we're really looking forward to, Bowen versus Bevan. And whoever comes through from those 2 semi-finals, I tell you what, it's also going to be a brilliant final.